Hello, and welcome to another edition of Good Deeds. It is brought to you by and powered by justserve.org. If you are looking for organizations to volunteer with or donate to who are making a difference in our community, justserve.org is a great place to start. With me is Courtney Quinn from Albie Aware. This is an organization that is helping women who are in the fight of their lives, quite literally, with breast cancer. Thank you so much for joining me. I have some close friends who have battled this and friends that have just been diagnosed. So it seems like more and more people are being affected by breast cancer. So thank you for what you're doing in our community.
Thank you, Sheryl, for having us here today. I'm a breast cancer survivor myself, so I know this journey, and that's part of the reason why I came to Albie Aware. And sadly, right now, the stats in the United States, 1 in 8 women are affected by breast cancer.
Wow. Tell me a little bit about your story and how you came to Albie Aware.
So in 2017, I was living in San Diego, and I noticed what I thought was a bruise. And we have 2 small dogs. So I thought the dogs had been eager and jumped on my lap and just gave me a bruise, being overly excited one day. So I set a reminder on my phone and to say, check and see if I still have the bruise in 10 days. And 10 days later, I did. I went to see my doctor. I got referred in for a mammogram, and I found out I had breast cancer. And so I was 37 years old at the time. And so then that began my breast cancer journey. And I'm a survivor. And I now continue, I'm not quite in my 5-year out piece. So I continue to have a hormone therapy treatment today. And so, but I feel very blessed because I have been through this journey. I then know the other side, that what our current clients and patients are undergoing. So I can talk to them and they know they've got somebody on the other end of the phone that understands what's happening.
Yeah, and that's probably so helpful for the person sitting on the other side of your desk, just knowing that you know and you've lived it. Yeah. Well, what does Albie Aware do for women that are battling breast cancer in our community?
So Albie Aware is helping people facing breast cancer in the greater Sacramento area. So we are not a national organization. We're not tied to a national organization. We're our own community organization. And so we provide financial assistance directly to medical providers for those facing breast cancer. We also do, and one of the things we're pushing more and more of is awareness. Early detection is key because just like I found mine early, that's why I'm still here today. So we want to continue to do more awareness, more early detection information out in the community. And so we also, like we talked about, I'm on the other side of helping patients directly in facing breast cancer and providing the support services, and then also connecting them to the resources in the greater Sacramento area.
There are so many difficult parts of that journey for the clients that you see. What would you say their top concerns, besides being bald? You mentioned that, but what are the top concerns that women that come to Albie Aware have?
Quite frankly, the first one is, are they going to survive? Because at the end of the day, they don't know. And then the most terrifying one after depending on the diagnosis, one of the other terrifying pieces is that first time they're going through chemotherapy. How is their body going to react? And then how are their family members or friends or community going to respond to? And then does survivorship look like? Because there's lasting effects as a cancer survivor. And reoccurrence is another concern too. And then family history, passing it possibly on to children or, other people in the family having the same disease.
And what type of resources do you have for women that are dealing with all those stressors and maybe they are overwhelmed with it? What type of things can you do to help them?
So this is where we also work closely with our community, because this is too where Albie Aware, we are really specialized on the breast cancer side. However, there's other individuals and organizations out there that focus on mental health. And so we work closely with the hospital systems to make sure that if we know a patient is having challenges, connecting them with their nurse navigator, talking to their nurse navigator, and letting them know this is happening right now with somebody we all care about, and we want to make sure they get to the survivorship and get the resources they need. And so that's where, we talk about it takes a village, in raising. It takes a village in battling breast cancer.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of support. It takes a
Yeah.
lot of support. So if someone that's watching right now knows someone that is in this struggle right now, or maybe they themselves are facing this, how can they get connected with Albie Aware?
So first, go to our website. That is one of the fastest ways to connect with us. We have to where our phone number is there, our email is there, and you can also connect via social media to us too. Sometimes, breast cancer concerns don't just happen 9 to 5. I know that 3 a.m. may be the time that you're ready to go ahead and send the message to us. So please do connect with us so we can help you connect to the community.
And how can the community best support you and the work that you're doing at Albie Aware?
So first of all, we are a small nonprofit organization, so donations of any size are helpful to us in helping others in fighting breast cancer. Also, can host other fundraising or awareness events too. We're always looking for different volunteers in the community, and we're trying to connect more with others in the community too, because breast cancer affects so many. And then we're on social media. So we post a lot about early detection and what is a mammogram and information like that. Sharing that information with somebody you love or your own family members could save their life.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Courtney, for sharing your story with us and sharing a little bit about the work that Albie Aware is doing to help women in our community. And I just want to let you know that I support you 1,000% in what you're doing. And I'm definitely going to be donating and sharing, getting the word out. So thank you so much. Thank you for being
Thank
on Good
you very
Deeds.
much. So glad to be here today. Thank you.